Hi, in this lesson, I'm going to show you how to use the recycle bin on a SharePoint site. We have here our HR team site, and we have the recycle bin listed here in our quick launch. Now, the recycle bin works just like the recycle bin on your computer. If you're using a Windows computer, you're probably all very familiar with the recycle bin. If I go ahead, let's go to our documents library. Let's go to the documents library and let's delete a document. Let's say we've decided we don't need this anymore. So we're going to click on Accounts Payable Clerk Job Description. We're going to come up here to the top bar, click Delete. It asks me, are we sure that we want to delete it? We say yes. And maybe later on down the road, we realize, oh, wow, we probably shouldn't have deleted that. Well, we can always go back to the recycle bin. We'll click there. And we see there it is. We also see we've got a couple of other things in here. Let's take a look at what happens if we restore these two, the accounts payable, and we have a customer service representative document. If we click Restore, select those and click Restore, we'll go back to our documents library, and we see that they are both there now. Let's go back to our recycle bin again because there was something else in there we want to take a look at. And this is a test news post that I created, and we want to, let's say, get that back. Now, I'm not going to keep it ultimately, but I want to show you you can restore more than just documents. So let's go ahead. This is a page and a news post. So we're going to select that and restore it. We see our recycle bin is empty. We're going to go to our home page and see that there is our test news. And if I click on it, like I said, there isn't much to it, but it's there. Now, I don't really need that, so we're going to get rid of it. Now, to get rid of a news post, we have to go to our site contents. And remember, news posts create new pages. So we'll go to our site pages folder and we'll find it here. We're going to click on that and delete it. Yes, we're sure we want to delete it. We'll go to our recycle bin. And it's there again. Now, I don't want it here anymore. I really don't ever want to see this again. So what I'm going to do is if I delete it here in the recycle bin, just like if you were deleting things in your Windows recycle bin, if I delete it now, it will be gone for good. Well, technically that's not true, because SharePoint has another level of recycle bin, which is only accessible by some of the administrators. So technically, if you really needed something back, you could still get it back, but you'd have to be real nice to whoever controls the site. Now, let's go back to our site contents again and do one more thing. Let's delete an entire list. Let's go ahead and we're going to remove that. Sure you want to send this to the recycle bin? See that? Yes, we're going to delete it. We'll go back to our recycle bin and we see that's a list. Not just a document, not just a page. That's a whole list. And if you notice, there were over 300 records in that list, but I can still restore it from the recycle bin. So if I go ahead and I go back to my site contents, we see that my parts sales list is there, and I can click on it again, and it's back intact. So the recycle bin is really handy in SharePoint the same way it is in your Windows computer. So now you know how to use the recycle bin. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.